I'm in the building. Murder Gang nephew and me. Sexy Lexi. First, I want to start off by saying, what's up, everyone? I hope you are all in good health and good spirits today. And I hope you have a blessed day. And thank you for coming through and hanging out with me. Peace, Murder Gang, NC, Sexy Lexi. Anybody else who's out there listening, peace to you too. Now, yesterday I got some bad news about my first teacher of spiritual occult knowledge. He has passed away. And I just want to play this in tribute to him. So give me 1 second. It's only 1 minute long.
RIP to Brother Panic. Please say your RIPs in the comment section. I just found out that he passed. Panic's wife, Khadijah, alongside the rapper B.O.B. and a couple of other people. Sorry, I don't know who the other people were in the video, but they broke the news. Thank you very much for letting us know what happened. And for those that don't know, Brother Panic was the protege of the great Bobby Hemmett. Brother Panic is an author, a lecturer, a music producer, an occultist, and he also sold panic packs, which are like herbs that you can smoke or drink as a tea. He did other things as well, but that's just a short list of things that he's most known for. And I remember his stories about hip-hop. He would tell these stories about back in the day, and they were just amazing. I mean, he was one of the producers that was tapped to produce on Illmatic for Nas, but he passed up on the offer because, see, Nas wasn't like a famous rapper at the time. He didn't really understand like who Nas was going to become and everything. And also, other than telling hip-hop stories, he would give out like lists of books, like occult books and just books in general. Cyclomancy was probably the book that he was most known for promoting. And, you know, actually the audiobook is on YouTube now. If you want to look up Cyclomancy, if I remember, I'll post a link to it. I'm going to post a link to Brother Panic's YouTube channel, Occult Lectures, so that way you guys can see the video of Khadijah, B.O.B., and the other people that were there. There was actually 3 people there.
Shout out to you, Panic. You was something else. Pandemonium. That's what I used to call him. Pandemonium. You want to talk about intelligent? Very intelligent. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Maya. I may take some of his clips down from some of his videos and put them up sporadically on my channel, just in tribute to him. Everything I know about spirituality was kicked off by Brother Panic. I was lucky enough to, when I began my curious venture and research into spirituality, I was lucky enough to run into Panic in my early days. And he schooled me, y'all. He schooled me. And one time, he told me I popped too much shit. He said, I'm going to come in your dream and tell you something. And I was like, nigga, you ain't coming in my dream, talking all this crap to him. And guess what, y'all? He actually did come in my dream. And we was in Egypt somewhere, and he was pointing out statues and stuff to me, and he was teaching me things in the dream. So I hope you come see me again in my dreams, Panic. I appreciate you, and I'm so, so upset that you're gone. But anyway, let's take a look at what's going on these YouTube Skreets. Yeah, she told me he was coming in my dream earlier that day. And that night, he really did. He really was in my dream. So I believed him when he said he wasn't no joke in the spiritual shit, y'all. Let me hold on. Give me 1 second, fam. I was looking at videos like in tribute to him and stuff, and it's people in India. Panic, I know you would be very, very flattered that it's people in India making videos about you passing away, my brother. Okay? It's people in other countries talking about him passing away. So you know he must have been something else on that spiritual stuff and teaching. But anyway, y'all, so in today's news, first I want to speak on Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. Now, allegedly, the son that decided that he didn't want to be his gender to be a male anymore, he wanted to be a female, has been spilling information since the breakup of Gabrielle and Dwayne Wade. Now, the reason why they supposedly had broke up was because he was seeing somebody else. But the son or the daughter now is now telling and spilling the tea and saying that the person he was seeing is a transgender. So what I say now, what I'm going to say when I'm referring to that is that he does not interested in the coochie anymore. He's interested in Bucci. Get it? Bucci? Not coochie, but Bucci. Okay, that's what we're going to say from now on. Bucci. So he's a Bucci lover. Okay, he don't want the coochie. He want the Bucci. And people are saying allegedly out there on them streets that Gabrielle Union was known to participate in activities to please her man that were not of a normal taste. Now, saying that she uses toys in the bedroom, Judah, saying that she uses toys in the bedroom to satisfy him. What's up, Sparks? And that she actually participated in threesomes with him and the Bucci. Okay? She actually participated with him when he was getting some Bucci in a threesome. And I don't think that's too far-fetched because Gabrielle Union has been known to say that she licks the booty. So if she's licking booty, who knows what else she's doing? Okay? I personally think it's not of my taste. I'm not going to say what I really think because every time I try to make my lives monetized, it turns yellow because I curse too much and I say the wrong things. But her and the Bucci dude, it's weird. It's sickening. That's why I put the little green thing up there because the things that I've been hearing is very, very sick. But hey, to each his own. That's what they chose to do. I just find it to be abnormal. Gabrielle Bucci, not bugging Gabrielle Bucci. Okay, she down with the Bucci stuff. Okay, I don't know what's going on with these couples out here, y'all. Then you got Miss Candy Barres and her husband, and they say he like Bucci too. Like, what's up with the Bucci-ness? They say he's into the Bucci thing too. I'm not sure. That's alleged. I don't know, but I've been hearing on the YouTube Skreets that he also likes to engage in Bucci activity. So, hey, they supposed to be getting a divorce too. So, it's a lot of divorces going on, and a lot of these divorces are involving sexual deviance in some type of way. Unfortunately, I don't know what type of world we living in 2023, but it's a lot of weird stuff going on, yo. Yeah, they are. They into that too. Now, I'm also hearing, since the paperwork has been released, that D Thing's girlfriend or wife, I don't know what she was to him, but his significant other was questioned by the FBI as to whose phone it was that TZ had called, because the phone was in her name, but D Thing was the primary user of the telephone. So she was forced to give out certain information upon being questioned regarding who the owner of that phone was. And people are speculating, because I'm not going to say that is true, because I don't know. People are speculating that D Thing's girl said D Thing was the primary user of the telephone, and the FBI are alleging that D Thing made several calls after speaking to TZ to O Block for the next 15 minutes before the FBG Duck shooting occurred. So, if you ask me, that's kind of big, y'all. That kind of like, really, what's up, Big D? That really hints that D Thing might have been more involved in that situation than we thought he was. I haven't seen any paperwork personally myself, so I'm not going to vouch and say that I know for a fact that this is true. But for what it's looking like, I don't think she's an accessory, because she wasn't the primary user of the phone. But since the phone was in her name, she was the one that got questioned about the phone, because D Thing is no longer with us, as we all know. So, what could he possibly have been talking about going back and forth with them right before they killed Duck? I mean, common sense might say to you that they were discussing what was about to occur, and possibly payment, because rumor on the YouTube Skreets is that he was the one that was in charge of the purse. So, I don't know if this is true. I'm just repeating the rumor that I've heard. This is the word that is going around, but I don't usually swear by rumors, because I haven't seen any paperwork, and I haven't heard anyone involved in that court case that's credible to say that this is true. See why these niggas can't get no favors. Now he's gone, and she's been sequestered regarding her phone. Right. Because the phone is in her name. So it's only logical that the FBI is going to question her, since the phone call was made to that number and she's the owner of the phone. Cree, you are giving me an earful while I'm out here running these errands. Honey, I try to earful myself today. Especially the part about the 15-minute back and forth telephone calls that was going on to people who are involved or related to the old block situation. And this is what some people are assuming, that possibly he may be more involved than we thought he was. But I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I'm not going to say that she has to testify in court and all that stuff, because people are sometimes take things too far, and they put people in situations just by speculating, like, because some of these people don't have common sense enough to know that people are just speculating and speaking what they think is going to happen, and that is not written in stone, that it may not be true, and it might not work out that way. Okay, and that some of these people is just trying to up their views and their numbers by saying, putting this clickbait up here, which Mama Duck spoke on the other day, because of what happened with Lil Deuce and Desiree. Rest in peace to them. They were murdered and they were shot and killed in Chicago about 3 days ago. And pictures were released of the young lady Desiree with Duck, who he happens to know. And people were jumping to conclusions and making videos and posts saying that she was Duck's girlfriend and that she was killed because she was with him when he got shot and she was going to testify. So people just say anything and don't try to do any type of research. Common sense. Everybody and their mama saw that girl on film when they were watching that video with Duck, when, what happened with Duck. That girl does not resemble her in any way. They are not the same size. They are not the same height. So Cache looked to be kind of a little bit taller than her and thicker than her. So sometimes you got to use common sense when you see these people saying these things. D Thing may have been the accountant on that situation. Could be. And she was high yellow, and yeah, she was high yellow and much thicker than this young lady is. This young lady is actually very slim. So, I mean, use common sense sometimes. Um, Rico Reckless, also him. He's out there doing these interviews, and on one of his interviews, the title was "Mama Duck is a federal agent." Now, all this reaching and having these interviews and trying to put labels on people where it doesn't belong, I think it's very evil and disgusting. This woman is on the case because of her son being killed, and the police are informing her. She's not informing the police. Do y'all have any common sense out there? Are y'all that slow that y'all can't really assess a situation without involving bias and stupidity? She's not giving them information. If you have any type of fucking common sense, you will be able to equate the fact that after Duck was killed, the first place they sent the police cars to is over at Old Block. So what does that tell you? That tells you that the police knew something that was going on, and it involved Old Block somehow. So Mama Duck didn't speak to no police about who did it at that time. She had no freaking idea. They know what was going on, and they been knew what was going on way before that happened to Duck. They just didn't care to do anything about it. Okay. Now, I was watching the Chrisean um, interview with Jason Lee. It was a very good interview. I really enjoyed that interview. I think that she was very honest, and she got a chance to defend herself um, as far as the accusations that they were putting on her when Jaden and Blueface went up there. Blueface's baby mother that he's with now. Her name is Jaden. So she goes up there. She gets 1 million views in one day. Now it's 2 million in 2 days. I don't know how many views Jaden and Blueface got, but it wasn't this much. It must be 500, 600,000. They broke no records. Chrisean Rock broke records when she got on Jason Lee's show, and this is the most views he's ever had since he's been doing this blog or whatever you want to call it, his podcast. Okay. Yeah, she did. They was looking for guns and stuff. She said. Um, so that happens. Then everybody was speaking about some party, Clarissa. I don't know who Clarissa is, but apparently Chrisean flew to Miami to go to Clarissa's party. And also Blueface showed up at this party. So the first blogs were coming out, and first rumors were coming out and saying that, she was singing her song, which is the song that's #1 now on the charts as well. Her song, take your bitch. Take your BICCH. Yeah, take your bitch. Is #1 streaming. Okay, it's the #1 stream song right now. And here comes Blueface to the party. She's performing this song as she did with Lil Mabo, the little talented young white man, little 19-year-old talented, very talented young white boy. She's performing a song, and in the song she says, "F Blueface, I got a new babe," right? And she's doing all this, she's talking all that. He's in the club. So they say he turned around and left. That she was performing a song while he was there. He left and blah blah blah. The next morning, all you see every 2 minutes, I got a notification because I follow Blueface on Twitter. Every 2 seconds, this dude was tweeting, y'all. He was tweeting every 2 seconds. Let me tell y'all what this dude was saying. And this is how, I'm telling you, like, it's no denial in my heart that this dude is a straight up, full blown narcissist. He plans everything out. Okay, so his first tweet was, "A lie will always go further than the truth. It's more exciting." So I guess he was responding to Chrisean's interview where she was saying that she was signing the checks over to Blueface from the Zeus show they had, like I was telling y'all. Okay, and he's swearing up and down that what she was saying about him wasn't true. He goes, "Of course I watch the BS. It's all about me. And I'm literally watching an adult say they was loyal riding for me, but playing me the entire time. At the same time, and I lost brain cells trying to make that make sense. Blueface. You know damn well if you find out that a chick is playing you, you gonna flip the script on her and you gonna play games just as well, just like you playing games right now with Chrisean's Rock's emotional well-being, because you know she loves her and you keep on playing with that girl. Then he goes, the way I see it, all parties involved were adults, fully aware of their actions and accepting of what's happening. Nobody denied it, knowingly and willingly participating after all the train of events. So acting dumb, and playing victim survivor sounds dumb. Listen, this guy is an active, straight up, like, he's using Chrisean and Jaden as what they call supply. Because a narcissist needs attention. A narcissist never wants to be alone. So if Jaden keeps dealing with this, because even after Chrisean started answering Blueface, when she went on live and said that she was with him that night, and they started trading posting text messages to each other. Where you at in the hotel? I'm over here. I'm over there. Blueface had his whole plan ready after he watched that Jason Lee show, and she said she wasn't going to mess with him no more. She said she was only messing with Blueface because she'd been messing with him, and when she wanted to get her shit off, she goes back to Blueface because that's who she'd been dealing with. She said they was never in a relationship. So she always had dudes on the side because she knew that Blueface had women on the side and he didn't take her seriously, but she still wanted to see him. So he's tweeting all these tweets saying, oh, you said that I was a deadbeat dad, but yet and still you trying to have another baby with me. And which is true. Which is true. He said that's insane, and all these things. And I myself was very disappointed. He ain't the victim. Shut up, Judah. I myself was very disappointed because I thought that Chrisean was going to leave this dude alone with all the mess she was talking on her tweets, saying that she's going to put her son first. She hasn't been putting him first. She's been too wrapped up with Blueface. And then the next 2 days, she runs to the hotel. And then not only that, not only did they sleep together and some other graphic things I can't say, but they made a sex video. So I mean, like, that this dude uses information as leverage against you. Why are you going to turn around after he's saying all these disrespectful things about you, not acknowledging that he's the father of your son, posting pictures of your son's hernia situation on Twitter, dogging you, straight dogging you. He ain't the father, all type of stuff. But you still let this man touch you anytime he calls you. One time you said you ignored him and you shaded him, but the next time you was right back in the bed with him again, which narcissists use for leverage. They use sex as leverage to control the emotional state of their supply. What you to talk about? So she fell for the trap because he was probably looking at her on that interview going, yeah, I'm going to see if she really mean what she said. And then he flew over there and got her in the bed. And as soon as she left, he started tweeting and dogging her out. Dogging her. So I hope that this is the last time she let this dude get away with this, because he's playing her. He's playing her, and it's a game to him. While she's all wrapped up and in love with this dude. And a baby has been created out of this situation. So her as an adult now, because once you have a baby, it's not about you no more. It's about that baby. In the best interest of the baby, Chrisean, you got to leave this dude alone because he doesn't seem to be serious about you at all. And I don't think you should be sitting there waiting for some miraculous moment to happen where he decides to come and chill and be with you and be faithful to you and be good to you. It's not going to happen. He's trying to reel you back in because she said he was saying, I want you back home. He's trying to reel you back in because he see you blowing up and he owes that $13 million. Like, isn't that plain common sense right there? If you're willing to give him all your money and he's in debt and you blowing up. You got all kinds of things happening to you for you simultaneously. You got on Kai Sanat's 7-day live stream. The doggone ratings was off the chain, out of this world. The ratings on your Jason Lee interview, out of this world. The ratings for the song you just dropped with Lil Mabu, out of this world. Don't let him come now at the height of your life and destroy you, because you give him the power to do that, sweetheart. This man has no type of consideration for you or Jaden. He came back in the house the next day with Jaden. All she said was she wasn't cooking. Otherwise, she was up in there like nothing never happened. And that's their business if they want to live their life like this. But me, as reporting on the situation, I'm not going to report every single thing. Because as soon as you get up here and start discussing something and you think you know where the situation is headed, here comes something else happening 2 or 3 minutes back to back later. So they might be quiet today, but in the next 2 or 3 days, they're going to be 24 hours going back and forth. Okay? I kind of had an idea that she was with Blueface because, like she said, when they both quiet together, you know that they're together. And I'm pretty sure Jada knew they were together too. What's up, Chris? So, I'm personally like falling back from that. I'm going to report about it, but you got 99 different channels that only speak exclusively on Chrisean and Blueface and what their new post was and what their new live was about and where they were spotted. And I just can't join that race. Okay. But I am interested and also a little bit fascinated by this freaking story because I thought she was going to walk away and she went right back complaining again. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You weird. You weird. No, you weird too, Chrisean. Because you see what this dude is doing and you keep saying it's nobody's business. But then again, you got people on an emotional roller coaster because they all want things to work out well for you. But as long as you got Blueface over there playing games with your mind, you're not. First of all, you're not enjoying the height of your climb to fame, and he's throwing you off balance. You need to be on balance so that you can look out for your baby. Because, like you said, you are the mother and the father. Okay, so you need to be more on point, sis. Like PENISDICK is not everything in the world. It's very pleasurable. It's very enjoyable, but it's not everything, and it can mess up your damn life. Yeah, I saw Chastity's live where she was talking about this. Chastity is China's other one of her older sisters that just came home. And she's beefing with another sister of theirs, an older sister. I saw the live. They going back and forth. And she posted a picture with all the sisters except for China. And, I just hope one day that they'll get it together because it's not good to see all these bunch of sisters so blessed with so many siblings and family. And they up there fighting and carrying on every other day, making videos about each other and all kinds of stuff. So now that Chrisean is trying to say that she's on her own, this classic narcissist, this is how they feel. So you're gonna be on your own. So I'm a bitch. I'm a this and I'm that. I'm weird, okay. But I bet you I could get in them drawers when I want to, though. And then once they get in the drawers, they're gonna make you suffer at any cost for you being disobedient to them. So I advise all women to study about narcissism and men so that you can identify it in any potential partners you have and avoid that disaster and that damn emotional roller coaster you're about to get on, honey. Chastity broke my heart on that corner selling edibles fresh out the pen. Well, she's trying to get her money. She said that the website wasn't up yet, so she was up there selling her edibles. A lot of people are selling edibles right now, though. That's a new thing. So Blueface was also posting yesterday. He was like, prove it that I said all the things that you saying. My dude, when you had her in the hotel room, you deleted all her damn text messages with you. So he deleted the receipts. So how is she gonna prove anything if you deleted all the receipts? But guess what? The doggone her doggone supporters told her, because since she has an iPhone, how to go in there and find all her old texts so she can get all the texts back. And she was posting them last night. So more power to them, honey. They got more energy than me. I ain't got the energy for that. All day and night following them. You be tired. Um Chastity is something else. Chastity do not. She don't want no parts of China whatsoever. I think she did try when she first came home, but right now it's looking like she don't want no parts of her. So what else is going on out there y'all want me to talk about? I know one thing. This YNW Melly case and this duck case is heating up. And I can't wait for all the doggone facts to come out so that these people's reports could be a little bit more accurate. Because right now, mostly everybody's just assuming. I'm putting their own takes on it. But I guess during the course of the day, I'll see what else is going on. Because me too, Chris. I'm tired. I'm ready for everything to come out on Duck's case, everything to come out on YNW Melly's case, Mo 3's case, Takeoff's case, Dolph's case. I'm waiting for all those cases. I got some donuts over here I was just munching on. Especially, it's a lot of stuff still going on in Memphis, like back and forth, like what they do, big soda, big Mota just being murdered. And they're saying that could spark a little back and forth, which is, they said it's been going back and forth ever since Dolph passed away, but it's just people that we don't know, so they haven't really been speaking on it. Yeah, Panic was something else. Panic also explained the dream that I had in 1997 after Biggie and Pac died. And when I met him in 2009, he had came with the total meaning of what that dream was. And that's how I knew that he was the truth. Because there's no fucking way in hell he would know what my dream was about. I didn't even know him in 1997. And then you go, what, 9 plus 3, 12 years later, and he's explaining my dream. Young Thug case still ain't got no jurors. Oh, happy birthday, nephew. Happy birthday to my nephew Murder Gang, y'all in the chat. Um, who sound good as fuck, my yacht? Oh, you mean my donuts? Hell yeah, they was good as hell. Yeah, they don't have no juries yet. I think they're in the jury process, and it's kind of hard because a lot of people was tied to them and all this crap they were saying. So I'm gonna keep my eyes open on that. Well, Panic, I can't believe that Panic died, y'all. He was so powerful. I can't believe that Panic died. And there's some people saying that he was killed because of all the stuff that he know. And that was my dude, y'all. He taught me so much. I still used to go to his channel and go watch his channel. And that dude would do 5 and 6 hour videos, y'all, trying to teach us about ourselves. And most people don't even really know him, but the conscious community knows him very well. And even overseas, pandemonium, they talking about you, my dude. I know the young lady with the what's on her face. I don't know what her name is, but she was the one that was Mo 3's spiritual advisor when he passed away, and she went viral because she was talking about what happened to Mo 3. But I said something on because she was talking about Panic, and she said something about Panic, and I told her that he was my teacher, that he was my first spiritual teacher personally. And she was like, "How do you feel about his passing?" And she was thinking that somebody took him out, and I'm kind of leaning towards that because Nobody knew if he was sick or anything like that. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. The ancestors called him out. Chaos is about to unfold in the world, man. I can't even picture what's gonna happen in the world without getting some insight from Panic, yo. Psh, that shit is crazy. We don't have Bobby or Panic no more to tell us what the hell is going on. It's like the whole conscious community I was rocking with from 2009 to like 2014 is all wiped out. Look, polite, his ass is fucking locked up for sexually abusing a child. Um, Bobby Hemmett had 2 strokes. He out of the game. Dr. York got 100 something years from molestation. Then Rashad Jamal came out. I was like, yeah, he talking that shit like, what's up, Skippy? He talking that shit like Young Pharaoh and them used to be talking. They took him out the game. Young Pharaoh, I don't know what they did to him. He's not the same anymore. He came out of the conscious community around that time. Um, it's just crazy, y'all. It's crazy. I don't know if what's happening in Gaza is spreading this way, but I do know that there's a dark cloud going on, and it's just so much negativity. We're saturated with negativity. Dr. Sabi, yeah, I got a chance to speak to Dr. Sabi one time, y'all, because I'm cool with his stepsons. And I was asking him about my brother because my brother be having seizures. And Dr. Sabi told me I should try Irish moss, but I did get a chance to speak to Dr. Sabi. Um, Also, I got a chance to talk to Gregory. Um, what is his name? Gregory. What is wrong with me? What is the old man Gregory that used to be talking? And he passed away. I got to interview him me and A interviewed him one time. I should have never got rid of that interview. I should have kept it. Dick Gregory. I got to speak to him, and I was calling his wife because he was supposed to come on my Blog Talk Radio show. And he was like, my wife called me 1,000 times about you. There was a guy I followed during COVID named Dr. Rowland. He passed away. Yeah, Dr. Rowland too. R.I.P. to him. Um, the whole conscious community, y'all, is just gone, yo. The ones that taught me the most. But I really feel it with Panic because Panic was like hands on with me. Panic came to see me. Panic used to call me. Panic used to give me lessons. Panic used to tell me all my capabilities. Like I'm gonna miss him, yo. I'm gonna really, really miss Panic. Um, and he was a hip hop producer too. You see, the guy said he was supposed to produce some songs on Nas' first album, but he didn't think Nas was. He was something else. He didn't think Nas was all that. He didn't think Nas was gonna make it, so he didn't want to contribute to the album. And he was from Queensbridge too. So rest in peace, my guy. I'm gonna miss you. I really am. It ain't gonna be the same without you, Panic. But anyway, y'all, I don't have nothing else to be up here gabbing about. Um, yeah, Dick Gregory. I got to speak to the great Dick Gregory, y'all. I was blessed. I also spoke to Jerry Heller one time. I was talking to him about Easy E. And even though Jerry Heller was a part of this industry mess, these elites, I think he had a special affinity for Easy E. Because when I was talking to him, he just sounded so sad, y'all. Like we was going back and forth, and he just seemed to be very sad. And he died shortly after. I think Jerry Heller was like he had to do it because he didn't have no choice if he didn't do what he did. Involving Ruthless Records. I hope the elders are working with the protection in their artifacts. Yeah, because we still got Dr. Phil Valentine. I mean, people don't know too much about Brother Dawood, but I do. Brother Dawood died too. Yeah, he was Jerry Heller. I was telling him that I know that I could feel that he had a special affinity for Eazy-E. And he was telling me, thank you very much. I appreciate that. He was trying to tell people that he really didn't have nothing much to do with it, but he did. He did. But I think he was forced to do what he did, to be underhanded like that. Because that's what his peers was doing. He can't be the odd one out and don't do it too. That'll put his ass in danger. But let me tell you, when I interviewed Dick Gregory, me and A couldn't ask him no questions. He just kept talking. We was just letting him talk. We ain't asking him shit. Dr. York was my introduction to Patua and Nuwapians and spiritual consciousness, Kundalini. Yeah, Dr. York was also, he was a teacher to Jay Z, Africa Bambaataa, and Polite, and all three of them have some suspicious shit going on with them. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. 708 Harvey World, what it do? What it do? So I'm really feeling kind of like, and my cousin is not doing so well. You know, I'm expecting bad news about her any day now. And I'm just not really, I don't have too much energy to do this. Like, I got a lot on my fucking mind, y'all. And I'm losing a lot of people. And I don't think that we're that old to be going this fast. Like 54 is middle age, 50 something, like people in their 40s going. You know, I think Panic might have been 2, 3 years older than me. Like, they just going too fast, yo. He was a great man before his fall. He told, I got a lot of them little Dr. York books. I used to read them books. I went on Amazon to get one of his books. It was like $1,500 on Amazon. But you know, these people get caught up with the wrong people, and they be setting them up some type of way. You know what I'm saying? That's what they was trying to say happened to Panic. But I don't know. I can't say that it's true because I don't know. I just know he just died out of nowhere. That's all I know. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to hop up off here. Much love to y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Stay safe, stay aware, and stay blessed. Next time I come up here, hopefully I got some good news and I have some better energy. But right now, I am just drained to the T, y'all. I'm fucking drained. Thank you, Maya. Later, Sparks, visuals. Later, Big D. Later, all of y'all who out here. Later, Harvey. Later, Skippy. Much love to y'all. Later, nephew. I hope you enjoy your birthday. Much love.